Welcome back to Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. And old Rollen here is struggling to get his day started. Does not mean I haven't done stuff. Tom McDonald canceled. Webby, love me or hate me. Update about Pam H. and the comments and the back and forth and the fact that we found a nice medium in the middle, and I'm still going to do me, and she's going to make sure she still has passion for artists. And, you know, I think I understand, and I think we're fine. Weirdly enough, trying to address all these things has been a juggling act for me. And at one point, I tried Ren's Violet's Tale. And, well, it's not that it didn't work, and it will be coming to the channel, but I was not able to mix that, and I got a ways into it. I wasn't able to mix that with all the stuff I had going on with the channel and my own feelings. So, I moved on to something else. To wrap this all up, in my process of trying to meet in the middle and make sure the high road is where we find ourselves standing, I really was all over the place. And even with the Ren, I got enough passion for his words and the fact that I'm not a big fan of that subject matter that it was complicated. So it's going to wait for another day. This is as pure as simple as it gets, unless there's some incredibly weird twist. Now, in case someone didn't miss the update, I did learn that verve, whatever, the one tune, he rewrote them words. That's cool. And it doesn't, whatever crazy I was on that day isn't the same crazy as this day. So we're going to just move on from all that and try to find the next crazy to run through. Now, I'm thinking this isn't it. This is to get my day started because we're uploading all this other stuff. It's going to take a while. And, yeah, I really need a place to find an even playing field. Get this game a-rolling.
There stood a little autumn on the evergreens. Had a rock, a little cabin made of earth and wood. Then let the country boy named Johnny be good. He never learned to read about it all so well, but he could play. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. 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 Johnny be good. And he has fast kicking in the shade. Driving with the river like a drive.
It's actually a good rockin' cover. It's good. This is one of those weird places where we covered this tune. I've actually performed this live many times. And it definitely has got us back on track because we're going to get a bonus reaction at the end of this one. So I don't know if it's on the channel or not, but it'll be here a second time if it is. But the Big Push, Ren on the bass there. I don't know none of the other musicians. That does not take away from their value. So, but because this is also one of his projects, I figured, hey, just because the one thing got me all charged up doesn't mean that this same artist and other artists he works with can't take me the other direction. I hate to, point out being right to myself, but Rollen, you were right. This was the right choice. We finally made it. We're going to start posting videos. Finally. That's just for the future me. Okay.
That little boy can play go, go. Go, Johnny, go, 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 go. Johnny be good. Mama told us someday you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big old band. Yeah, many people coming from miles around. Here you play your guitar till the sun go down. Maybe someday your name will be in life. Same Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny be good.
Wow, broke a string. Whoa, that. Did you catch that? Street gigs can be interesting. I mean that looked fairly natural, so it looked like almost a header into the drummer from maybe dancing, twirling, great time into crashing into the member of a band. That's an interesting night on the streets. That's cool. I'm just, mostly playing, but I think that happened. Hey, hey, it's actually very good. It's a lot of fun. Now I will admit, hold on. All right, I figured out what I want to do. So that Big Push, Johnny Be Good, Chuck Berry cover, fun, fantastic. I have to admit, in case you don't want more, I'm just a Ren fan or a Big Push fan. But we are going to go check out now the version that I am familiar with and tried to cover outside of the lyrical styling, because I'm not this guy ever once. Rob is one of the best singers out there in heavy metal, so I'm not going to. But this was the one. I'll be damned if it didn't take Judas Priest to actually break the emotionally distraught spell I was under. So it's not really, I wasn't that bent out of shape, but I realized over the course of my day that trying to develop better coping skills is super important. And jumping out the window, jumping the shark a la Happy Days style is not the way to go. Being strong in your beliefs, convictions, and what you think you've done, standing by it, that's important. But not jumping to conclusions is good too. And it took all the way to this moment and realizing how much I loved doing this song. I loved playing this song. I think it was only one show that it might have made it into, or a couple, but it made it into the big. We played a party once where we played 3 1-hour sets. So we had enough material to play 3 1-hour sets. I'm just saying. I might have sucked, but we were booking gigs, so yeah, I love this song. So I really like this cover of it. So it seemed like in Ren I wasn't grooving on it. It was just, this is the one. This is my version of it. And I totally would agree with a purist who's like the Johnny B. Goode version from Chuck Berry is the only one worthy. I can agree with you, a person seeing it that way. I'm an artist subjective cat. And that guy. This is my favorite. The link should be up here. Oh, there was some stage diving there that was brutal. There's a video, but I just didn't want to risk it. I take the link. It's over there on Vivo. Yeah, the kid hit the stage hard at the 250 mark. Oh, yeah. He was coming down hard. That is awesome. That was Judas Priest covering Johnny B. Goode. The Big Push with Johnny B. Goode. And Rollen with a little just fanboying and loving some music right there. And that's what we needed. But at the same time, I realize I'm trying to tie it all together and get back on track. And Judas Priest, A Touch of Evil, that'll help us talk about the Grammys. So we'll be back soon.